So yesterday, more gameplay came out for NASCAR 25 when content creators like Michael Roots and GOWEN got an exclusive meeting with some of the iRacing producers to see more gameplay footage of NASCAR 25. And from what I saw, the gameplay footage, especially at Daytona, looks really awesome. But shortly after the gameplay dropped, people on Twitter started criticizing the game, saying things like how the AI race was bad or the physics they saw, like most notably when the player tries to spin just an all guys suck. But to me, I don't really get where they're coming from. Yes, there's some issues with the game, like how the day to night transitions are basically the same as NASCAR Heat, and the victory celebration is eh. But that doesn't ruin the game for me. I think people are being way too harsh about the game. Now, I'm not here saying NASCAR 25 is perfect or that it's the best game since NASCAR Summer 2004. But to me, it's an 8 out of 10 in my eyes. People have been complaining ever since the gameplay videos from the content creators who got to play at Charlotte dropped. They were talking about how the AI sucks, or that, like, this one clip from the Iceberg where he tries to spin Bubba Wallace out and just can't. But those gameplay clips are from earlier builds, and they all weren't playing on, like, the max difficulty. It was like 98 to 100% difficulty. So do take that with a grain of salt. And of course, the game was still being developed a little bit, so the game wasn't like to what iRacing wanted it at the time. Those were just for feedback, like when the con creators got to play it at Charlotte. From what I saw of the racing with Daytona, like yeah, it has some issues with the pack spreading out a little bit on the restarts, but they do come back together within 1 to 2 laps, and they're able to make moves and like they jump up to the second lane or like higher if the like cars get momentum. Like this is what I want to see. Like I don't think I've seen Super Speedway racing this good since the Eugenics games with NASCAR 14 and 15. Um, the clip where Justin Allgaier gets spun out by the player, yeah, it looks weird, but you can adjust how stable the AI are and like how easy they are to crash, as it was confirmed by the producers and some others like Gary Owen. Like, I mean, I kind of get why people do take issue, but at the same time, it's just completely way too much. And like, I mean, I don't think anybody has been completely dishonest about how the game plays. I think all the content creators and the drivers who have gotten to play it early have been completely honest. And if they were, if they had any issues with the game, they would have said so. And I mean, they have said that there's some issues, but it's not like anything like really bad. Like it's been mostly positive things, and they sure as hell ain't being paid by iRacing to say the game is good. And Jeff Favignano said, "There's things you'll find in the game that you'll like, and some things you won't." And I mean, NASCAR 25 is not gonna please everybody, but it just really grinds my gears when people say stuff like, "This game's gonna be like NASCAR 21 Ignition 2.0," just because it uses the same game engine. But at least NASCAR 25 looks playable compared to Ignition. Like it doesn't have any game breaking bugs and didn't get a day one patch just to be playable, or even after that it still wasn't playable. Like there's a reason why NASCAR 21 is the worst NASCAR game, even worse than 21 or NASCAR Heat Evolution. It's just I don't really think any of what the criticism NASCAR 25 has gotten recently is really that fair. Like I can understand to some extent, like yeah, you people really want a good NASCAR game. I mean, you dealt with NASCAR 21. You had to go 4 years without a NASCAR game, unless you count NASCAR Rivals and NASCAR Arcade Rush. But does anybody really care about that game? And I also don't really like how people complain about the game being digital only. I mean, yeah, you it does kind of suck, but this is a new age. Like this is like a new kind of time where like more and more people aren't just going to go to the local GameStop and buy like the new newest games that come out. Like most people would much rather just go on the Xbox or PlayStation and Steam and just buy the game from there. Like nobody's really going to GameStop anymore just to buy new games. I just feel like NASCAR 25's recent hate is just mostly unfair and unjustified. Like the game isn't for everybody. Like not everybody's going to enjoy the game, but I just think it's just way too harsh. And like I said, it's an 8 out of 10 game in my opinion. And just be thankful that we have a functioning NASCAR game. And as the old saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover.